Hey everybody, today I'm going to be doing a review on Love Luxe Beauty, which is a brand that I found on Etsy, and they had some really kick-ass highlighters and some unique shades like lavender and a bluish shade, a greenish shade, and of course the conventional gold shade. They also had like a grayish shade too, I think. A lot of different kinds of highlights that you don't normally see on the market. So of course I had to try them, and their price point was, I believe, like $10 a pan. I think it was like about $10 a pan. So really affordable. These are loose pans. I believe they do have ones that are already in a compact, but I chose to opt for the less expensive ones. Plus I have so many things that I should depot, but I haven't, so I figured this was already a lifesaver. So I picked out 4 shades, and I'm going to show you them and swatch them. I'm wearing this one right now, and as you can see, a nice lavenderish shade on my cheeks, and this is called Next Level, and this is a lavender shaded highlight. It'll probably be more apparent on my finger and probably when I swatch it. There you go. It's definitely got a lavenderish hue to it. It's subtle, and if you think, oh my gosh, these weird-ish shades, they won't work on me, think again. They're great. And think, you know what? My best advice to you is think of color correcting palettes where it's got green, yellow, orange, all these weird different colors, and we put that on our face to correct the colors of our face. You can do that with these highlights and still get a really different, unique sort of highlight while correcting different issues in your face. So the purple one added a little bit of like a soft look to my face. I also combined this with my Makeup Forever, and I'll explain that in a future video. Like I used the blush from the Makeup Forever palette. But this lavender is definitely, this Next Level lavender is definitely a soft, feminine shade, and I can see myself definitely reaching for it a lot, maybe just as much as my gold. Another unique shade I got was Daydream, and this is a blue shade. Very pretty as well. This is another soft shade that in action on the eyes is really just a beautiful shade. It's unique, and you can soften it with a fan brush. Use the fan brush to apply this so it's not too opaque in color, but you have just that subtle sheen, and maybe pair with your eyeshadow, make it match with your eyeshadow a little bit. It'd definitely be real great. This one is Mermaid Water. This is a greenish shade. Now this one I really loved. You would think, oh, green, that's such a weird highlight. And it's actually not, as you can see on my skin right here. It's not so green. It color corrects while adding a little bit of that unique sheen to your face with that metallic finish. And I got something a little bit more traditional with Enchanted, which is a golden highlight. Nice golden highlight. I'm put it right here. And this is more of your traditional highlight. I loved the quality of these. They had a long wear time. I got about 5 to 10 hours of wear depending on what I was doing and what kind of base I had. If I put them over a BB cream, they lasted slightly less time, but if they were over a foundation and they were set with a setting spray, they definitely lasted the miles with the 10 hours. They do not accentuate pores, because that's a big concern when it comes to highlights. You do not have that accentuation of your pores. You do not have accentuation of fine lines. These really are uber flattering. They're soft, they're smooth, they don't crumble, they have a very good consistency. There's not a lot of fallout, they don't really migrate. Use a fan brush for even distribution. You could really hype up the color if you moisten your fan brush a little bit, or you can diminish it if you really blend it out with that fan brush. Maybe put a little bit of translucent powder with it, and you can definitely diminish it. Like I said, again, I'm wearing Next Level, and this is a lavender highlight, and I love it, especially when I'm doing a softer look like today. I'm going for a little bit more subtle, softer look. I'm not doing my full regiment, and I absolutely love it. So if you're looking for something a little bit different, or you want to just try a different brand, if you're maybe on a budget, because like I said, they have traditional colors too, like Enchanted, and I love it so So beautiful, such a golden shade. Like, wondering how it compares to shades like Oh Darling from MAC. I have Oh Darling right here, and Oh Darling's more like a straight up gold. So there's Oh Darling right here. Oh Darling's more like a straight up gold, whereas this shade has a little bit more of a sheen. So like a quick side by side, this is Oh Darling, and this is Enchanted. So Enchanted is slightly more gold, whereas Oh Darling has just a slight copper lean to it, or like more of a like an older gold lean, whereas this is more of a fresh, bright gold. So very similar quality, just slightly different in shade. If you'd like to pick up these products from Luxe, I'm going to leave a link below. Please do check them out. I think you will love them because these are on my list of like favorite indie highlights now. Very happy. Have any of you ever tried Luxe? Let me know if you have. If you haven't, is this something you would try? Let me know in the comment section below, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm Recycled Stardust.